Hi, and welcome to today's video where I will be talking about AI-driven project management and the trends and the predictions that I foresee coming within the AI, AI and project management arena. So in today's video, what I'm going to really cover is understanding AI in project management, what the current, where it is today, some of the emerging trends in AI-driven project management, and some of the predictions I feel where AI is going to take project management, where it's going to benefit, and some of the challenges and considerations. So without delay, let's crack on with the discussion. So the first one is, AI in project management. So ultimately, AI at the moment, let's talk about where we are at the moment. So brief current project management is, methodologies. You've got critical path method, you've got Agile, you've got Scrum, etc. All the rest of those at the moment, and it's all manual, it's all human intervention. There are some degrees of AI coming in, but AI is really kicking in now, where it's adding value, or really bringing some speedy responses, taking away the mundane admin stuff, etc. And that's where we are. There's it's traditionally a lot of people still doing it manually, but there is a now transition for AI tools being used to make things more better. So really is, AI in project management. So, there's currently the role of AI in project manager is minimal, in my opinion, but the tools out there are massive. There's so many things coming from Microsoft. There's new things come out from Zoom. There's even new tools like Google, ChatGPT, etc. Those whole elements of Otto.ai is another one which help project managers with their mundane daily tasks. So at the moment, AI is probably utilized very minimal within project management, but there is a transition happening that I can foresee. So what are really the emerging trends in AI around the world, or current environment that I've been involved in? And those are really, there's one area is predictive analytics now, how AI anticipate project outcomes and bottlenecks. This is really becoming more and more used by many project companies. There are applications such as Write out there that use the AI integration. There's other tools out there that have that integration, which can, with all the input data you put in, will be able to look at predictive analysis and looking at historical data to understand where there are bottlenecks in resourcing and so forth, which from a project perspective gives you early warning signs, etc. There's also AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants. So, you can make requests, provide real-time project updates. They do all the mundane little things that you used to do using Project or MS Project, and then you have to manually extract the data and then put it into a report. Even MS Project now is pretty much automated and giving you reports about your project. But again, good data in gives you good data out. There's also real-time language translation, breaking down the communication barriers in global projects. Now, this is a big one. I have done lots of global projects where, sometimes you have that language barrier. People, are probably stronger in their native language. So therefore, you can use AI tools to translate, which then enhances the whole experience. The communication improves. It's a massive game changer. And if people are proud of their own culture and their language, it helps to retain that as well. So, that's a sidetrack. But from a project perspective, you are able to communicate effectively and manage that communication. Again, it enhances decision making. So those are, how AI assists are making informed decisions by providing insights and forecasts. So they're looking at historical data, they're looking at your reports, giving you a trend analysis, telling you X, Y, Z, this is your forecast of your finances, your budget, where are you going to be with your resource, are there any constraints, etc. All those things are available now to use and will, I think, become more and more used by project managers. So predictions for the future of AI. Now, there's a raft of things I see that are coming around the corner. But a lot of this at the moment is integration of AI into Internet of Things in tracking project progress. Now, this is a big one. People want real-time data as quickly to see where their projects are. And if you're a big organization managing multiple projects, seeing that data is very critical in allowing great business decisions on what direction things are going. So that kind of information is going to become more and more critical and probably more real time, rather than waiting for somebody to write something up. And I think there are real time reports there already, but I think this will be pretty much instantaneous moving forward. So again, there's also going to be a rise of AI in remote project management. Now, Zoom have just released their latest AI bot within their tool, which is basically when you are in a meeting, it is able to record your transcript, use that transcript to create actions, create your minutes, etc. And it's not 100% accurate, but that's a game changer, because as a project manager, you don't have to write these things, especially when you've got remote meetings. It'll help you manage the team better, get all those things done. And it's a game changer where the mundane admin efforts are removed, so that you can focus on the long-term and predictive elements of the project, which are key. Again, AI in agile and hybrid models, there's loads of adaptation in project management methodologies with using AI. I reckon, the way we do projects will change. And I think the number of projects that project managers handle will increase. So I think the efficiency will automatically come into there. However, some of the future areas are ethical considerations and the role of AI, balancing AI decision making with human oversight. At this moment in time, we still need human oversight. I do see that as a major risk, in the sense that AI could be biased and one-sided. Therefore, the information you present cannot always be accurate and will need human oversight. And that's a big one. I think that's still very much in its infancy and still needs a lot of input from our human oversight. And I think we must never forget that. So that kind of leads really well onto some of the challenges and considerations that we have. So one of the things we've got to address within the team is the learning curve for integrating AI into current PM practices. The people are going to be retrained, understood how it works. There will be fear of change, as you've got to manage that. There's the management aspect of that element as well. So training, giving people knowledge, explaining that it's not replacing a job, but it's adding more value. I think years ago, before Zoom and Teams and all that came into play, everybody was worried that was going to take over many things. But if anything, it's allowed more efficiency, allowed people to be more available. And I think AI is going to do exactly that. Some of the other areas are data privacy and security concerns. AI is definitely going to be far more superior than the human mind, and I think it's self-learning, as we've seen with ChatGPT. There are elements where it could self-learn. There's all, how does it manage that data? Where does it put it? How does it securely maintain it so that it's not sharing it in the public domain, especially if your company's running it? And the other final one is over-reliance on AI. Maintaining that human element in project management is really key, and that really needs to happen. So in conclusion, AI is here and it will facilitate project managers and the management process of delivery across the board. I can't see any industry where it's not going to be used. And we know got industries such as healthcare, banking, finance, which are already incorporating these AI bots and tools to help them be more efficient. However, there are challenges and consideration. You've got team learning, you've got data privacy and security, and again, over reliance on AI is something that should not be encouraged. To say AI is your tool, let's just rely on total. So in essence, AI is here. It's going to, in my opinion, definitely adding great value to the whole element of what we do within project management. And I personally, as a project manager, you should embrace these, because if you can do more, you can deliver more, which means you are more efficient, that you can focus on the more interesting elements part of project management. Thank you for listening, and that concludes today's video.